Speaking of chili, welcome to the one podcast who eventually rule them all, episode number 198.
Starting early. We are.
Sorry, I can wait.
No,
right.
you're good.
198. I am the Beast Snow for this episode. Go Broncos. Joined today by Jordi, Jake, Cody, and Go Saints, Devin himself.
Yeah, go Saints.
Yeah.
Re-signed Alvin.
Yeah, cool. We got a great episode for you guys.
My God.
Today, Devin is going to bring you all the news that you can use and abuse, you know. And we're going to hit the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's been playing. See what we're all been playing. I'm pretty sure he's probably been playing, I don't know, a simulation game or NBA 2K or Minecraft.
None of the above.
Choose your own adventure, I guess. And then we're going to hit the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week. Another new episode of Agatha. We're going to talk about that. Another great episode. Devin probably hasn't watched it yet.
Sorry.
We're going to talk a little bit of wrestling. Some things we're going to discuss happened. We'll get to it. And Jordy's back with us. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. He's going to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode. He's going to set us straight, or try to. But you know what? We're just going to jump right in there. We're going to play Do You Know TOPTERTA. I'm going to ask you guys a question. We're going to get to know each other a little bit better, have a little warm-up, get those, muscles ready to go. Have a little discussion, discourse, whatever you want. The question for this week is there a costume or something you wanted to dress up as when you were a little kid, or maybe even now, that you haven't got to yet?
A skeleton.
Now or as a kid?
Now.
Oh, okay.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The thoughtful is what made it funny.
I'm a simple man.
It's not necessarily for Halloween, but I for almost 10 plus years I've wanted to do a Steamboat Pete cosplay.
That would be cool.
That's a lot of money that I'm not willing to spend.
Remember when you were the Hulk?
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah.
I ruined an entire pair of jeans for that costume.
Did it look cool though?
No.
Oh.
No, it did not.
Well,
He was like 14.
oh. He was green face.
I was green faced. Had green hands too.
You did have green hands.
That
Ever
makes it
since seeing the Greatest Showman, I've wanted to dress up as the bearded lady.
You didn't even have to dress up.
Yes.
All right,
Go outside.
Thanks, Devin.
Just get you a dress. You're good.
I gotta do the makeup too, though.
Nah. You're
You've
all right.
done that. We have video.
Yeah.
Right, different kind of makeup.
Oh.
Not done by an ethot. I mean, what?
Yum.
We're off the rails already, boys.
Cody.
Who is this? All right, we'll circle back.
You know her pretty well.
Oh man, so I not really. Only because with my mom being as crafty as she was, if she couldn't afford to do something, she made it. And then that kind of passed on to me. So now if me or Jeannie want to do something, I just make it.
Dang.
The most notable one that she did is she made me Sub-Zero at one point.
Oh shit,
Where-
yeah.
We just made the whole outfit, and like she even hand painted all the like symbols and shit on there. It was pretty cool.
Well, as a little boy, I've always wanted to be Ghostface, but never got a chance to.
Well, good thing easily one of the most popular costumes these
Yep.
days. So.
You should do it. When I was like 12, I had the get up with like the fake blood and the knife and all of that.
Yeah.
The heart with the blood pumping. Thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You just gave it a squeeze.
Yeah. No.
My mom got it for me. Didn't like it.
When as
Your
Power
mom
Ranger.
didn't like it, or you didn't like it.
I also, when I was a White Ranger.
Never went as a ranger. I went as a ninja
Mhm.
a couple years. Big fan of ninjas back then.
Big fan of
You
what?
don't like,
Ninjas.
Oh.
you don't like them anymore?
One more time,
That's
Jacob.
cool.
I wasn't
Ninjas.
listening.
Meaning?
The older he got, the less he liked him.
No, the older I got, the more rotund I got.
You ever seen what was that one? Wasn't Chris Farley in one of them ninja movies?
Yeah, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, there you go. See, Chris Farley can do it. You can.
I almost went to a convention dressed as PJ from Goofy.
Love to watch you eat some of that pizza.
I want the cheese whiz. The cheese whiz looks so good.
Cheese whiz is good.
All right.
It is good, but
Guess
the
we're all-
cheese whiz from that can looks
Guess
good.
we're all dressing up for Gen Con. So
I'll be there.
I'm gonna be a fox.
I'll be the Hound.
Yeah, you will.
All right. So, Devin, would you please give us the news?
I really think I'm starting to like this podcast.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blair.
The Sparking Zero Season Pass is giving us 20 plus new playable characters. Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and more are going to be coming in DLC 1. Glorio and Mini Vegeta are coming in DLC 2. And no idea beyond that. Glorio is a guy just shown in last week's episode of Dragon Ball Daima. He's a demon. All the info I have at this time. But you can't kill anything because Kakarot and Xenoverse 2 were both getting a Daima DLC. Xenoverse 2 is like 8 years old. Kakarot, Jordi informed me, is much younger. But here's what it is. What was it, like 2020? 21 maybe?
2020.
Yep. Speaking of can't kill him, I guess you can because Netflix recast Vesemir in The Witcher to go along with Geralt. No idea who.
What's the point of
Netflix has
watching
not
anymore?
said. I know. New Geralt. New Vesemir. Just get an old guy. It'll be fine. Phasmophobia.
Luke Skywalker
He has
You
a
mean
name.
the Joker?
to play Vesemir. Mark Hamill.
He has a dog named Bark Hamill.
That's funny.
Its name was almost Honey Baked Hamill.
Yeah, because he let people vote on it, didn't he?
Yep.
Good.
Speaking of voting, Phasmophobia is coming to Xbox on October 29th.
And
You're still-
PlayStation.
If you're Phasmophobia guys.
Is that free or is that
29 dull hairs.
$29 for that?
wow?
For that, like it's not hours of content.
I will pass.
Hours of content. Sure. If that's how you want to feel about it. In better news, Monster Hunter Wilds open beta starts next week, October 28th through the 30th for
What?
PS Plus members only.
Have fun.
But then October 31st through November 3rd, it opens up to everybody.
And it'll have crossplay enabled.
Yep, crossplay enabled, and I'm informed that you get to create your character before you begin. It takes place in the oil spilt area. You
But there's
fight
more than one monster to fight.
a Rabombolo or something. It looked like what was the bird that drops the Nah, it couldn't have been that. I think it was a Nargacuga attacked the Rabombolo or whatever.
What's a Nargacuga? Oh.
Come on.
The Panther.
Nargacuga was fucking hard.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Up to 16 players at a time will be displayed in lobbies at various base camps in Monster Hunter Wild. So you're playing with if you're playing in the open world, I guess, see 16 people, see all your friends in there. I really hope, like, when you catch the monsters, like in World,
You can see 'em.
they'll be locked up again. That'd be great.
Yeah. You going bow again, Devin?
Of course. May dabble in the hammer again too. I don't know. Definitely bow guy.
Glaive all day.
Bloober Team is going to follow up Silent Hill 2 remake with Chronos: The New Dawn. It's a sci-fi survival horror game set against a twisted time travel story, coming to all platforms in 2025. They felt good about Silent Hill 2, so they're trying harder.
It's been doing good, and I've seen the changes and shit that they've made to it, and it's damn good.
According to you, some people hate it.
Now,
According to me.
Some people hate it.
Hey, Silent Hill?
They don't like that they made the stripper neon light unsexy.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
If you're going to have a stripper, she's got to be sexy.
Ah, well.
To make money? Oh, now I wrote this down, but I feel like I may have done it wrong because I thought I saw the opposite. No Riot Shield in Black Ops 6?
Yep.
No
That is
Riot
correct.
Shield.
Hell yeah. Good.
I hope it's not going to be coming later on, but...
No, if only they were in Newtown.
No Riot Shield because you get a
my
body
God, dude,
shield.
just don't play. Don't even
Newtown's-
delete it.
Listen,
Newtown's first map we're dropping on.
and it's OG Newtown, so I am perfectly happy with
Black
it.
Ops 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it. Nuketown day one.
It's going to be in
Why
Warzone,
don't you
too.
like Newtown?
That's probably going to have a 24/7 map, so...
Good for grinding
ready.
camos. Come on.
Yeah, and that's what me and Snow are all about, so you...
I need that digital ghillie suit camo.
Sorry, somebody doesn't have over 800 hours in Call of Duty.
You can't all be Jake.
Hey, why don't you like Nuketown? I don't know. It's because all my friends only want to play fucking Nuketown.
Do you like Shipment?
No.
No, he hates fun.
What?
No,
What do you
I hate-
like?
I hate small maps that are all you do is fucking run, die, run, die, run, die, run, die.
Get good.
Have you considered not running?
Have you considered getting
considered
better?
not dying?
Or not dying?
Impossible on these maps.
Try and be good at the game, dude.
Possible, you
Bro,
say.
just
okay.
dodge.
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 Dip.
Good old King
They do have the new omnidirectional dodging, so we'll see.
Oh, omnidirectional.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Black Ops meets Max Payne. Let's go.
Yeah, a bunch of snakes can attack that way too. Alien Romulus is getting an official, real, working VHS release.
A lot of people are doing that. They're doing
think it
VHSs. They're
plays.
doing cassettes.
Bring it back. Let the world heal.
I have a VCR. Like, need it for more than Don Quixote and Pulp Fiction.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Silent Hill 2, they sold 1 million copies in less than a week.
Damn.
I can see it.
Yeah. It's good content game, right? Chick-fil-A streaming service is going to be called Chick-fil-A Play. It's going to launch November 18th, just in time for Jordy's birthday and Snow's birthday. And it's going to have a collection of animated shows, scripted podcasts, and cooking shows.
But it's gonna all be Christian related shit.
Veggie Tales.
Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A, but why? Why are we doing this?
I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I don't like Chick-fil-A. Really. I think their chicken's bland, boring. I do want to try the honey. I want to try the pimento chicken sandwich.
I do too, but I don't
I
want to
love-
I can't bring myself to drive all the fucking way across town for it.
I love pimento cheese, you know. Snow's making that face, like, but there's nothing in his town, so like, of course, he's gonna like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's not even in my town.
Oh, then you're sheltered and you haven't tried new things. I don't know. Go either way. Get a Wingstop, man.
Just gotta
You know?
make. Just gotta McDonald's.
You know, Spirit. You want to? Could have moved in. Blade movie is delayed indefinitely.
I thought it was canceled.
It is now.
That's what that means. It's not happening.
Nope.
Fucking
As
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes
Snipes
came in.
said,
Go on,
only
you
one
said-
blade, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of cancellations, Netflix shut down their AAA gaming studio, so that's just not happening. All those people from Santa Monica, they made God of War. They went over to Netflix, and Netflix was like, I guess we're not going to do this.
I can't wait for Netflix to cancel Raw after one season.
Yeah, I don't think
And-
this show's gonna go anywhere. It's canceled.
That would be hilarious. But then they could just go back and like bring their own streaming service back again, you know. But it was really good. Assassin's Creed Shadows Collector's Edition is $50 less right now
Ooh.
because they canceled the season pass and it's delayed until 2025.
Ah.
So,
They also took away the early access for pre-orders.
yes. So, but if you go pre-order right now, $50 cheaper.
Yeah.
What do you get with it?
Yeah, all the other stuff.
All right.
You probably get like a booklet.
The steel book.
I'm glad you get a
No.
booklet.
You don't get the steel book. Come
Yeah,
on,
come on now.
that's a separate purchase.
Remember when GameStop did that thing where they sold steelbooks separate from games?
That was cool.
I remember when you could go to GameStop and get some cool stuff for pre-order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Like a hidden
I
blade.
remember that too.
good days.
Actually, the last steelbook I got was Xenoverse 2. Ironically,
Fun
what I
fact:
got was Final Fantasy 15.
you can separately buy a hidden blade for Shadows.
What, for $80?
100.
even better. Speaking of better, Spider-Man 4 is officially confirmed. Starts filming summer 2025.
Yeah.
Tom Holland really wants to see Miles.
Hell,
Yeah. Tom Hardy's also open to being somebody else in the Marvel Universe. I haven't done this in a while. And I thought about bringing it back because I missed when Snow used to do his little Pokemon fact after the podcast, but he stopped that too. Been thinking about that recent weeks and months, and
You didn't like it.
that's not true. I venture to say I liked it the most. But anyway, top 10 best-selling games by dollar amount in September in order from the most to the least. All right. Of course. Always number one, FC 25. People can't get enough of it. Number 2 is Astrobot.
people have been loving that game, man.
They have nothing bad to say about it. Number 3 is Madden 25.
Gross.
Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is number 4. College Football 25 at 5. Star Wars Outlaws 6. NBA 2K25 at 7. At 8, spookily enough, Hogwarts Legacy still selling. Yeah, I know, crazy. This one too, because like honestly, who plays it? NHL 25, number 9. And number 10, I get it. Been out a while though. God of War Ragnarok.
That's been out for a long time.
But it also just came out on PC too.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm probably still buying that, yeah.
Haven't beat that
Yeah.
one.
Good top 10 list, great game. Should be. That's right up your alley. You know? Anyway. Let's move on to Pokemon. The Pokemon Regional in Lille, France, was won on the TCG side by James Cox, playing Regidrago. We all know what Regidrago does. V-Star, any dragon attack in your discard, can do. The VGC was won by Nils Dunlop
Boom.
with another different team because no legendaries, so kind of love it. The male Indeedee, Sneasler again, Excadrill, surprising, Magmar, no doubt with an Eviolite, has to, Corviknight and Tyranitar. Sweet team. In the actual just straight up TCG, Heatwave Arena will be releasing March 14th. And it's going to feature Cynthia's Garchomp EX. You will receive the 3 winning promo cards from 2024's illustration contest when purchasing a box. Then, more importantly for me, The Glory of Team Rocket will release on April 18th. It's going to feature Rocket's Mewtwo EX. It will have no dark Pokemon, though, but it will have all Team Rocket Pokemon.
Huh.
And that's all we've got. All right. We did a good job.
Mhm.
A little light tonight on the house, are we?
Well, light tonight. Yeah, man. 3 pages. I
Well,
guess.
hey, since we're on Pokemon, I know it's technically a whole leak thing, but I think we have figured out and now seen why Game Freak decided to now sue Pal World.
Why?
In the leak, there is a new project titled Pokemon Synapse.
Synapse.
It is supposedly a Splatoon-themed Pokemon game, but you are playing by writing on your Pokemon.
So they're gonna sue. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it does, because Pal World's big thing is being able to write on your Pokemon.
Right, but they did that first.
Right, but now Game Freak probably went back and was like, well, now we can try and get you out of the game, so that way we can be the only ones doing
And
it.
also, it's still completely. That's just a form of transportation. If the game is all about a Splatoon like, then
It's the only thing that would even remotely make sense on why they waited so long to go after them.
to me that doesn't make any sense. Like that. I don't know.
It's the only thing that Pal World does that Pokemon is doing.
Hey, we had this idea that we came up with. Might as well just bring it up. Take him down for it.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't, but like you can't sue for an idea for a game that's coming out in 10 years. You know what I mean?
But if they try and get the patent on it now, and then try and like sue them, get them to stop, and then patent it, and be like, "All right, it's our thing. You can't do it now." Then Power would have to change their entire game system.
Hold on, they're gonna patent writing monsters.
I don't know. I don't know what their whole game plan on it is, but
I doubt the government would allow that.
Yeah, I don't even think Nintendo's
It's like
that powerful.
that's like when LeBron tried to trademark Taco Tuesday. Like, it's too late, man. You should have tried that years ago.
you can ride monsters in Hogwarts.
Right.
You?
Yeah.
You ride monsters in Zelda.
Monster Hunter?
It's the only thing that I have seen.
Literally.
That would, like, I don't know.
I got a little bit of news.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, here we go.
Well, that's crazy.
I'm
How
ready
dare
for it.
How dare I participate in the podcast
First
instead
time
of
for everything.
playing a game? Isn't that crazy? Just hate me.
What's the news?
Anyways, you already know the news, Cody. Critical Role 10-year anniversary coming up next year. Big Critical Role fans here, right? Yeah.
Time flies
anyway.
when you don't know what's happening.
They're they are going on a world tour.
Yeah, they are.
How big is their world? Like,
They're going
Canada?
to 6 places,
Canada.
not including Canada. Starting April 10th in Chicago, Illinois at C2E2.
Oh, not even out of the country. Big world.
June 19th, ICC Sydney Theatre in Sydney, Australia.
You can lie about a lot of things.
June 25th, Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne, Australia. August 2nd, Fishers, Indiana.
Yep.
We're all excited about that.
Couple
I
of us are.
wonder why, like, who came up with that? Who
Gen
said,
Con.
Why
let's do
Fishers?
a world tour? Let's go to Australia, and then we'll go to Indiana. Oh,
Yeah.
is that when Gen Con is?
Same weekend.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Fisher's also probably the whitest city on earth, so
And then October
they'll be
7th,
safe there.
but they don't care about safe. They're going to Camden, New Jersey in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they are.
But October 7th, Radio City Music Hall, New York, New York. And that's it.
So the world tour
Big world.
consists of 2 countries.
Yeah.
Just stopping over to Australia real quick.
Yeah.
Coming back. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is a little ambitious to call it a world tour when you're going to one other country. But
Nobody's actually calling it a world tour. I think Sam did, but aside from that, they're just saying a tour.
yeah, but it's exciting, and it seems like most of them are lining up with conventions and
They are.
like stuff that's going on.
Yeah, the one in New York lines up with Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. The Chicago one lines up with C2E2. Indiana lines up with Gen Con.
Yeah, New York Comic Con just happened.
Did it?
Yes.
Well, they said that it was
next
happening in
year.
October. Yeah, next year in October is
Oh.
when is when the convention is, or when the show is.
Oh. that's
Yeah,
right.
none of these are starting until next year.
Unless you want to go to Camden, New Jersey
We
for
don't.
Christmas.
The Christmas show would be fun.
Christmas or Critical Role presents a Daggerheart Christmas story, and they're all the stories are fresh, new stories that you hadn't heard that aren't connected to any campaign. So that's exciting.
Oh, it's gonna make people mad.
Nope,
No,
people are excited about it.
It's gonna make them so mad.
People are already very excited about it.
Probably not gonna like it.
People
Nobody
enjoy
likes
it.
new things.
All right.
Is that all your news?
Yeah, light on the house tonight.
I mean,
Thank
that was
God.
a lot more than Devin came up with, but I appreciate you.
You know, one of these days.
Oh, Critical Role also got.
I'm gonna be dead and gone. All right.
Legend of Vox Machina got renewed.
And you're
for
gonna be
season 4.
sitting there wondering
thanks. No,
what it would be like
I'm gonna go
to
sleep
have me
right now.
around still. And you may think it'd be horrible if I were still around. And maybe it'll bring light to your life knowing that I won't be. Won't have 3 pages of news to sift through just for Snow to tell me that's it. As if it's not the longest segment on the show by far. And maybe you'll remember me as a friend as I thought of all of you as a friend. But sometimes it feels like that's not the case, and it's never going to be the case.
I love you.
Everybody loves Jake. They show Jake love, admiration, respect, loyalty, and then there's me. I get shit on and spit on
Damn.
like a dog in the grass.
I tried to give news and people told me to fuck off.
Literally.
All right, thank you. It's time for
Anyways.
Drake's Power Hour.
Speechless.
I have a new game to talk about.
Oh God.
No, I don't. Never mind. Just go on. Do something else. I don't care.
What's the new game?
Don't know.
Fair enough. All right.
Go
Devin's being
ahead.
mean tonight. New game.
I learned
Talk
something.
about-
He's on one today.
I didn't do anything. I was trying to bring us back together.
All right, what'd you learn, Devin?
Stop talking. I learned that you're going to tell us about your new game.
Am I? Am I allowed?
Nobody's stopping you.
So I tried a new game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What the segment's all about. Tried 2 new games actually. One of which I was on the chat with Devin playing and did not get very far in it.
Very good.
Quidditch Champions.
Oh.
How'd you play that?
This game is ass.
Oh, come on. Come on.
This game is so bad.
He's saying that because he was getting dicked up by Hermione.
I was getting dicked down by Hermione, but it's so bad. Like the
Okay.
controls are just awful. And you have to learn every position on its own.
Position.
And every position has a different controls, so like you have to switch between each of them. Keeper was my favorite because you could just kind of chill and wait for the people to come try to score. I'm sure if you took the time and actually got good at it, it could be fun. I don't feel like taking the time to get good at it, so
That's fair.
not gonna play it anymore probably. Outfits were pretty cool though. They did have the dark wizard robe outfits and they looked cool. Second game I played, it's a game Cody talked about before. It's called Teardown.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little voxel based destruction game where you like go do heists and shit like that. It's pretty cool.
Weird. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It is what it is. I give Hogwarts about a 3 out of 10. I give Teardown, about like 6, 7 out of 10. And then I've also been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Man,
Started a new playthrough on that. About
Would
7 hours
love-
in. I
I'd
do
love
love.
to play some of that.
I would love to play with you.
Yeah,
So whenever you want to, we can make that happen.
yeah.
If you ever want to play with me.
So I learned something
Yeah.
I didn't know, but if you play Pokemon TCG Live, you can go into sudden death.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ow.
yeah. Sudden death is you put you restart the game pretty much, but first person to take a prize wins.
how does that get enacted?
Well, I can tell you for sure, me and my opponent both had one prize left,
Okay.
and there was nothing I could do except frenzied gouging, which knocks the opponent out.
Yep.
But it does 200 to my Pokemon, so it also knocked my Pokemon out. What I
Yeah.
had assumed, because I've never played frenzied gouging in real life and knocked myself out at the end of the game to lose. So I just assumed the other person would win because they take
Yeah.
prizes first.
Yeah.
At least in the TCG Live, that's not the case. They take the prize first, you take a prize, and then it says sudden death mode, like it's Super Smash Brothers.
No shit.
Yeah, the game restarts, and first person to take a prize wins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Playing some Roaring Moon, are you?
I have been playing some Roaring Moon recently.
Now, are you doing Ancient Box or just Roaring Moon?
I'm just doing. Yeah, it's pretty much Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon, Pecharunt. I have a Brute Bonnet in there for other Roaring Moons, so I can hit
Yep.
that extra 10 damage
Yep.
and the Pokemon and knock out the Pokestop. And of course Squawkabilly and Greninja. All good. But yeah, that's it. I've been playing some college football 25.
I've heard that is a game.
Yeah, I I didn't want to restart my career, but I wanted to play with Indiana. And like Indiana was firing their coach every year. So to get the job, I just kept simming through the season, hoping that Indiana would offer me the job. So I got like a 10 seasons in, and then Purdue offered me the job, and I was like, whatever, I'm just taking this. So I went from Coastal Carolina to Purdue. So yeah, having a blasty blast.
Hell yeah.
So, do you even play anything new, bud?
Yeah, so I played and beat a new game the other night by accident.
What's that?
It's called Donut County.
I downloaded that.
It's free on Game Pass. The premise of the game is somebody orders a donut. The donut's actually a hole that gets bigger with everything that it swallows, and your goal is to basically swallow the entire town.
Okay.
But it's broken down into like basically levels. each place is its own special level, and you have like kind of like Untitled Goose Game type objectives of like if you can do the whole thing without getting the radio that's playing music, or if you can wake this person up a certain way or whatever. It's a fun game. I did not think it was going to be that short, but I started playing it and then I beat it an hour and a half later. So, it's cool. It's fun. It's definitely something that you can just, I don't know, fuck off and chill and be watching something or whatever. But I would play it. I mean, it only takes a couple hours of your time. But yeah, for what it is, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. It was cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good art
Jordi?
style.
Jordy, you got anything new, Bubba?
No, sir.
Snow?
I started playing online FIFA FC 25. Division rivals.
Yeah.
10 divisions. They put me in Division 8. Played 20 games. Made it to almost Division 5. Only lost 2. So yeah. That's
Now,
me.
is that Ultimate Team or is that just like ranked type shit?
Yeah, Ultimate Team.
Hell yeah.
Almost qualified for that. That big weekend league
Oh shit.
where all the the big boys play. So
I need to get on my team on 2K.
You beat Jake's nemesis yet?
Who's my nemesis?
Dave Maynard.
Huh?
Dave Maynard.
Oh.
he pops on every once in a while.
I'll still never forget when he deleted me on Facebook.
He blocked me.
Well, what'd you do to him?
He searched his own name and saw that I called him an idiot.
And
on Twitter.
I told him that he was stupid for not believing in COVID.
Yeah, well, why would you?
Valid.
Well, you know what else is valid? The Shadow knows.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
We're rolling through them tonight. Agatha All Along just keeps getting better, man.
Yeah.
This episode was nuts.
Devin, did you watch?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Sorry. You know what it's like.
I heard Agatha was all for the woke mob.
Oh my god.
Well, good thing we're the woke mob.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they're definitely if it's just because there's gay characters, sure.
Caden would hate it. Or not Caden, Caleb.
Who's Caden?
Caden's my coworker.
Hell yeah.
Probably hates it too.
Would he also hate it?
He's trans, so
He's been on Chongo's mind a lot.
Yeah. So sorry, Devin, but you get to see everything from old Billiam's side view now.
why is it started Devin?
Because he hasn't watched it yet.
If he was gonna watch it, he'd watch it already.
That's not true.
Refuses
I have to
watch
wait.
it.
I have to wait until almost said something hilarious.
Say
I
it.
have to wait until the boss wants to watch it.
True. I get it. But yeah, so you get to see everything leading up to meeting Agatha, how Billiam came to be. You get to see everything that has happened leading up to the events from last week. And then you do get to see a little bit after last week. It's just Agatha and Teen now. But yeah, there's some good stuff going to be happening, and I'm very excited. This does mean we are probably not going to see Wanda in this series. I thought, well, she's dead. I thought maybe in the finale, if not a spoiler, you watch Doctor Strange.
She died in Doctor Strange?
Yeah, she sacrificed herself.
Doctor Strange was so ass, I forgot.
What?
But I thought that
Jeepers
maybe,
creepers, man.
I thought the finale would maybe lead up to seeing old Wanda, but it does not look like that's where we're headed. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited to see what happens. Get
What
excited
about-
to see.
What about the weird guy in the parking garage?
Oh, old Boner.
69.
Yeah, Bonerific 69.
Was he supposed to be, what's his name? What's it? Is it? It's not Quicksilver, is it? No.
No,
what's-
no.
You know.
Pietro.
Yeah.
No, I think he was like a babysitter to the twins. I think at one point he even said he was Agnes's husband.
Oh my god.
Love Evan Peters.
But I do love that the flashback from seeing it on Teen Side showed Agatha wearing a Bonerific family reunion t-shirt. So that was good.
With her
When she was a detective,
with
using her
gun.
fucking garden hose. Okay. So fucking good, man. But yeah, you find out who put the sigil on him and kind of why. Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people hated this episode.
Oh, I'm sure, because a large part of it was about his relationship with his boyfriend.
And that he was Jewish.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a hot topic at the moment. So yeah, all of it, man. Hell yeah. I hope they never watch. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Like literally every week just gets better. Now you got souls of children that were made up possessing people that just died. Great. Good timing, really. Yeah. If you haven't started watching it, watch it. Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you.
Looking at
Shame
you
on
two
me for
specifically.
not being interested.
Yeah.
Shame.
I'm
Doesn't tickle my
interested.
pickle.
Sorry.
What does?
I'll tell you what does. Legend of Vox Machina,
Hayden.
season 3, episode 7, 8, 9 came out. Keep this like we did the past couple of seasons or drops. What'd you guys think, Cody, Jordi?
Very intriguing. Lot happened, but
Did it snow?
like
Yeah.
Vibrant.
If
The
you
colors,
could point
colors
out
were
your
vibrant.
So if you could point out your favorite thing that happened from the last 3 episodes, what do you think it would be?
The smoke effect.
yeah.
They were talking in the tavern.
Nope.
Heartfelt.
Vax,
Not even once.
Vax, that heartfelt talk
With whom?
they had with Peter.
That lady who jumped in the
Peter.
window.
Peter. Yeah, man, you're right. You're right.
I can't think
When
of
you're right, you're
I
right.
can't think of that white-haired guy's name.
Percy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Fanta.
No, it's Peter now.
Peter.
Yeah, it is.
Peter Derulo. Peter Frederickstein von Musokowaska Derulo III.
Jason Derulo, you said?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. Sorry.
Gosh, couldn't tell.
You don't say.
I couldn't tell. So episode 7.
I believed you.
Yeah, good. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Oh fuck.
I know you're excited. So they go to. I don't remember what happened before they went to Glitch Shore. Do you guys remember?
Not a lot.
To Glenshore? What
Where
was
they went?
Glenshore? Where was
That was episode 7, where they went to find Anna. I don't think that much happened because it was right after the dragon attack, so they finished the dragon attack at Whitestone. Then they basically went straight to Glint Shore. And then they got drugged. And everybody was dealing with like their biggest demons. Grog's was that he was in a library. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
which is hilarious. Well, that's happening. Percy gets kidnapped, and then, or Peter gets kidnapped. He has to fight his way out. Ends up getting shot in the heart. Peter's dead. Then it goes into a funeral. And then episode 9 or 8 is kind of the starts out and they're like, oh, everything's sad, we're all sad, Vex is sad, everybody's sad. And then they all were like, well, fuck this, we gotta go kill Thordak. So they go get their armies. They get Vax and Vex's dad's army in Singhorn. They get Cash and Zara. They get the Storm Earthbreaker Groon and his Storm Lords or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
And they're like, we got a plan. We're gonna go in through the air and try to sneak up onto Thordak's lair. You guys will be ground support and kill the little baby dragons while we go destroy the rest of the baby dragon eggs. And everybody's like, yeah, for Percy. And then episode 12 is the actual Thordak fight.
9.
Episode 9 was Thordak fight, where Thordak knew crazy. And everybody Thordak knew, and Raishan told him. The dragon that they've been working with told him. Crazy. So
It was for the greater good. She's a good guy.
Sure.
Lovely.
So the fight's great. The fight between the Thordak fight is fucking cinema.
Yes, it is.
Pike's moment was great. Vex's moment where he fucking anime screams Thordak and does the fucking spinning thing with the daggers and goes through the heart.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cash died in that fight.
Yeah, he did. Also, a moment.
He died.
He died.
Like he didn't just like take an arrow to the knee and bleed out. Like
No, he got stomped.
His whole soul said, nah.
and it showed him. I like that.
Yeah, it showed him walking into the afterlife, which was fun.
Oh, I meant his bloody mangled body.
Oh yes, they did show that as well.
They animated every gory detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did.
And then, so while that's happening, Grog and Scanlan are in the volcano, trying to destroy all the dragon eggs. But the dragons hatch and start waking up, and they are getting fucked. So they have to escape. Scanlan is dead, basically, or in a coma.
Nah, I think he's
in a coma. He's
Really?
alive. Yeah, he's alive.
Okay.
And then Pike finally kills Pike and Vax kill Thordak, and then Raishan comes in, and she's like, "Haha, gotcha, bitch!" to Thordak and kills Thordak. Crazy. But then,
Well, go ahead.
Then Raishan steals Thordak's body so that he can fucking. What are they gonna do with him? We don't know. We gotta wait for episode 10 coming out tonight at 3 a.m.
I'll be watching.
Me too.
Nope.
Can I say one of my favorite parts from this stretch is Grog having that very intelligent, lucid moment of coming up with a plan and then being like, "Who the fuck was that?" He's like, "I don't know. I blacked out."
That was great.
It was so good. It's very Grog because, he just comes up with this amazing ass plan. It's like, all right, this is what we do. This is how we save everybody. Let's fucking go. And they're like,
and I think it's because throughout the campaign, Travis always wanted to be like, "Here's the plan. Let's fucking do this," but he couldn't
because he's an idiot. Also, one of my favorite parts was the callback to Larkin.
Yes, we got Larkin.
Which, for those that don't know, when they were working with Raishan, they always called her Larkin. Well, at one point, Raishan is finally like revealed as that's who they're working with, and they're sitting there talking to everybody, and Liam is just like, okay, but what are we gonna do about Larkin? Like, where the fuck is Larkin at?
Yeah.
And they all look at him and they're like, nah, you're joking, right? Like, you're joking. And he's like, no, where the fuck is Larkin? And they're like, bro, it's Raishan. And he just kind of has that moment of like, I'm an idiot. Okay, good to know. So the callback to Larkin was excellent. I love when they do little callbacks to that where they're just like, you know, like, if you know, you know. Great.
But it's exciting. I'm sure Devin and Snow don't want to hear us talk about this anymore.
It's Snow's favorite show.
I don't have what you're talking about. So
He loves Peter.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Wish you guys would watch. It's so good.
I have other things to do. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
looks
your 31 on 31?
Like
shit,
that.
so.
So, I'm missing 2 days.
Okay.
Sorry.
One of them's Devin's fault.
One of them was Devin's fault because they made me go to Midwest Championship Wrestling where I did win.
You new champion?
No.
Oh, lame.
Never.
Yeah. Anyways, I watched Annabelle.
Okay.
I really wanted to do the Conjuring series in order, but you know I don't have the facilities to do that. So Annabelle was there, so I've watched that. 7.75 for me. It was really good.
Annabelle's a good one.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You know, we all loved that book as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Very enjoyable to me. I love how they incorporated everything into it. 7.5 for me. Very
Okay.
enjoyable.
I know Jenny was wanting to watch that.
So the only thing I was afraid of with that movie, because I still haven't seen it, is it did they like cram all of the monsters into it unnecessarily, or is it pretty spaced out?
I think they evenly space everything out.
Okay.
It's not like a Cabin in the Woods where they just open up thousands of doors and it's all just
I
like,
love Cabin in the Woods.
yeah, it's good. But if you were trying to take something that was already something and Cabin in the Woods it would be terrible.
They pretty much gave like each story their moment to shine.
That's
pretty much so. This one's for Devin, The Pope's Exorcist. I loved Russell Crowe's character in this.
I loved him too.
Loved the Italian guy. It was good.
Mhm.
The end kind of got a little weird for me, but 6.75 for me. It was pretty good.
Yeah, watched it not too long ago.
I got Tarot.
Mm.
It's tarot.
Oh, rock. Yeah. For sure.
On Netflix. I enjoyed the story of it all. Like it's pretty interesting. The group of kids find a box full of tarot cards up in an attic, and one of the girls reads each person's fortune, and
Oh god.
yeah, things happen to everybody. So
I watched this a couple weeks ago too.
did you like it?
Yeah. No.
It was a 6 for me. So speaking of the woke minds, I watched They Them.
Mm.
That's a horror movie?
What was it, Peacock?
Okay.
So
That is a horror movie.
There's a camp to try and make people not, gay and big LGBTQ like
I've heard about
gender
that movie.
reform stuff.
Yeah.
All these different people come try and make them normal, make them straight, because their parents wanted them to be on the right path and Jesus and God and all that. Whatever. Yeah. There's two things going on at the same time. The camp, the people are working the camp. Something's fishy with that. And then another thing is there's a killer on the loose, killing everybody in that camp. So
Oh,
it was pretty.
Sounds like Friday the 13th.
It was a good wholesome movie to to where people are trying to accept who they are and find what they want and just be who they are, kind of thing. I gave it a 6.5. The ending surprised me a little bit, but and then the last one is Ouija.
Oh, yeah.
The Ouija board movie.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Have one in the closet.
I bet you do.
No, thank you.
Got
6.25.
Sam and Dean on it.
There's a big surprise in this that really popped me for but I mean the kids do the Ouija board thing, and something they don't want comes out, and gotta try and stop it. So
Yeah. It's back in the house for sure.
yeah, there's a lot of things I'll do. I'll go into a haunted house. I'll go and do all that. Won't have a Ouija board in the house. That's why. No, thank you.
Yeah. See why Jerry's still around here.
Yeah.
Make sure you say goodbye.
Hi, friend. Yeah, that's it. Any suggestions that
I saw a new one. I saw a new one on Netflix. I want to say it was called Outside. Horror movie. Don't know what it's about. But yeah.
I really wanted to watch it too, but I have to see the first one.
Yeah, you really should just pass on it.
No, it's good.
Is it?
It is.
What's good about it?
It's just a good film.
But why? What makes it good?
I don't know, Devin. Why don't you explain why everything you think is good is good?
Nobody asked me.
Just a fun film. I enjoy it.
But what makes you enjoy it? What's
The
good about
spooky
it?
moments.
It's not spooky.
I disagree.
I have to see the first one. I can't
Well,
just jump in the
why is
second
it
one.
what makes it spooky?
It spooked me.
The clown?
How?
Yes. The clown is spooky.
Oh my God.
All right. That's it for me.
There's some movie that I know me and Jeannie watched, but it's a horror movie, but they play a board game, but I don't remember what it is.
Monopoly.
Wasn't that? Although that is a horror.
And
Don't I know it?
I'll have to ask Jeannie because
Snow loves Monopoly. Be quiet.
so does Cody.
I know he does.
Is that it? Is that it?
No. So I watched the movie too.
Uh-oh.
Care what anybody says. I love it. I love it. Love the Bad Boys movies.
I do too.
Martin Lawrence can't eat candy because he's old and fat. So he eats some candy, has a heart attack. And he can't die. It's great. I mean, it's a lovely film. I recommend it if you're after the podcast tonight, after you listen to this, go home, get on Netflix, sit down, turn the lights off, watch Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
I have better things to do.
That's spectacular. No, you don't.
Better shows to watch, like Agatha,
Oh, sure, you probably have better shows, but
this is thinking of. But have you seen Stay Alive?
I have seen Stay Alive.
As Frankie Muniz, one of my favorite quotes from any movie ever.
I have not.
Okay, you should watch that.
well, you should watch Death Race so you can listen to Jason Statham fuck with me, and we'll see who shits on the sidewalk.
Is that even a scary movie?
Was it Jason that said that?
I don't know. He's the only person I can remember that's in it, though.
I'm 100% sure. I don't know her name as an actress or in the film, but it's Warden.
Is she?
It's the warden that says it. I remember specifically because me and Derek stayed up until 3 a.m. just to hear that line.
That's funny.
Drink another Diet Coke.
Oh my God, you should watch Shudder. I think it's called Shudder.
Shutter Island?
No, just Shudder. Where the white man has like a Japanese demon sitting on his shoulders, like you can't see her unless you're looking at her through the camera.
That was a ghost that passed by here.
It is October.
Spooky.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk a little bit of wrestling. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Motor City Machine Guns finally debuted for WWE.
Yeah, they did.
Did they look good?
Yeah.
Looked good, yeah. A lot of people shitting on him online. Not really shitting on him, just shitting on WWE for a lackluster debut.
Lackluster. What?
What do you mean?
I mean, their first match was against fucking Pretty Deadly or no, not Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
Los Guerreros and
What?
the Mexican team. I forget the name. Exactly. Against two fucking no-name teams that aren't all that great.
The Mexican Wolves.
What do
No.
you mean? They
And then their first appearance was on fucking Twitter, which I get.
But we're getting DIY in Motor City next
Oh,
week.
we're getting DIY, and yeah, for sure. Super excited for that. But I can see why people would think that it was misplayed a little bit.
Where they want a Wrestle Kingdom type of atmosphere and having them go against the Young Bucks.
Sure, why not?
No, the movie was called Uncanny Annie.
Yeah, it was called Shutter from 2008 too.
I don't care about that.
It wasn't for you.
They kind of got no response as well, so that was kind of weird.
What are you talking about?
They got kind of no response, is what I said. Yeah,
I
talked
watched
about it
the
when
match.
we were watching it.
Right.
I always think it's weird when commentators are told to be like, "Oh, debuting," and "Oh, look at these fresh new faces."
The commentators are fine.
No, they piped up their background.
A little bit, but they still I don't know. They still threw in shit like, first time here. Or, I don't know. Just it seems like they just try and make people that have worked for other companies seem like they've never really done much before.
I don't think the commentators did that at all with Motor City Machine Guns. They talked about TNA. They talked about New Japan.
Yeah, they've been around the block. Best team, one of the greatest teams of all time. Innovators.
Maybe
Still
it's
means
more
those
just-
moves.
I guess it's more just people, not so much commentators.
Yeah,
Same people
I thought
that
they
are
had a
like,
great showing.
why are these people
I thought the match was
wrestling
good.
on AEW?
I really enjoyed the TNA kick that Chris Sabin missed completely.
Well,
He's lost both of his ACLs.
Me
can't
too.
find them.
I also do not have any ACLs.
They're there somewhere.
It's hidden by the fat.
So another lawsuit has been filed against the WWE. Imagine that.
Oh yeah.
Against
good.
WWE, Vince, Linda, TKO.
Damn.
Crazy it's gonna be TKO. I'm sure it took place a while ago.
The Ring Boy, that scandal.
So yes.
Mel Phillips. If you guys watched the Vince documentary.
Yep.
I haven't watched it yet.
Add another lawsuit on the pile.
Yeah, what's another one?
Yeah.
Carlito's in trouble.
Yep, I was going to talk about that. If you want to take over the show, that's fine.
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'll kill myself.
All right. So Carlito.
What did he get in trouble for?
People were saying he was racist, but I think he's just, ignorant or just plain
Not funny.
stupid. So Kyrie and Io were talking in the office. They left, and Carlito's like, what do you say? I should probably learn Chinese.
I need to learn Chinese. Now, I'm gonna be honest. When I heard him say it, I thought he was just like poking fun at that NXT fan who said that Io was Chinese, where she said, "I'm from Japan, bitch."
I doubt that. Only you would remember that, Devin.
I mean, maybe, but like it was hilarious when she did it.
But
So that's what I thought.
Carlito usually have on this persona like he's dumb.
yeah.
So that makes sense that you would say something like that.
Well, that's what Io and Kyrie was like. Well, we didn't think anything of it.
offended by it, so I don't see why people on the internet are like all up in arms about it.
As white people.
White people are the worst.
They sure are.
I mean, I get maybe you shouldn't say it, but
I mean,
is it racist in hindsight? Yes. Was he malicious with it? I don't think so.
but so is every person that's ever called me Mexican after I've corrected them.
You're not?
I was about to say it.
There goes the whiteys again.
Damn.
Wow.
Should be riding a lawnmower around.
I'm light pink.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you're from the hood.
Snow's light yellow.
Snow's what?
Wow.
Light yellow.
That's crazy.
So WWE?
Adam Cole has said that him and Britt Baker are officially not together.
Oh.
Heard she cheated on her with Christian.
It would
you-
be Christian of all people.
Can you blame him? I mean, can you blame her?
No, I can't blame either of them.
Hey, at least it wasn't like Jericho.
And he also has a bone from a dead man in his ankle, so
Dead man's bone. Yeah. So his ankle disintegrated. Got a dead man's bone. He's probably cursed. I hope it was cursed.
Oh my god.
Wonder what kind of shenanigans that bone's gonna get up to.
AEW Shockwave.
Is that an attack?
It's it's another show. I would assume.
I don't think it started yet.
Definitely hasn't.
We had a ladder war for the ROH World Title. Jay
Oh,
Briscoe
I meant
and
to.
Chris
I
Jericho.
need to comment on this because it's nothing about the match itself, but Aubrey Edwards pissed me off.
Oh.
Well,
What'd she
so Mark Briscoe's at the top of a 20-foot ladder, right? He's about to jump, and he's about to jump off, and it's wiggling everywhere, like
And she's not
Not-
grabbing it.
not a person in sight to hold on to the ladder, even though she's in the ring, right? Just doesn't go hold the ladder. He jumps off of it. He connects barely. He like headbutts Jericho through the table, right? But point is, she does not go to the ladder and hold it when she can clearly see that it's like having difficulty. Oh, the match is ending, right? Jericho and Bill are climbing down the ladder. She's holding on to the ladder so they can climb down. Just annoyed me.
Yeah. New ROH World Champion.
I didn't want
Nuevo.
to spoil, but might as well.
We're talking. Snow just brought it up.
He banged his head against the belts too.
He
Jumping
did.
off a
And Jericho's head landed on the ladder.
Yeah, well.
There was a fucking between the rope cannonball spot where Jericho moved and Mark Briscoe went through a ladder. That was cool. Looks like we're in Ishii versus Jericho.
Banger.
I think we're getting Buddy Matthews and Adam Cole next week.
I think it's a trios match, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
I think so.
Wow. Adam is not going to be able to breathe.
Adam doesn't have any friends anymore.
Yeah, he does.
Who?
He's just in the ring with Tony
United
Deppin's
Kingdom.
favorite, Matt Taven.
They're best friends again.
Oh, that's gross.
He teams with Tony Deppin.
Yeah. Crown Jewel. I don't think we talked about that.
We did it. People are shitting on Cody for that promo.
The big old 40-pound belt with 700 diamonds on it. Gunther and Cody and
It's that Saudi money.
Nia and Liv.
Mm-hmm.
They see why Ronaldo went over there to play.
Good
Big-
luck, Liv.
Big rumor. Bill coming in.
Ah, yes. I read that today.
Devin would
Big
be
rumor.
sick.
Not against Gunter. Gunter's not. No. He won't have it.
I'm just saying, seeing Goldberg makes you sick.
Yeah. But now I see his cunt on the side. I see his son on the sideline every week with Colorado, so I'm used to it. Because his son doesn't play.
Ah.
Because he's not good enough.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I assume that's why he was on the sideline.
Not like his Georgia Bulldog dad Goldberg,
Right.
Atlanta Falcon Bill Goldberg.
Right. Bronny James
3 minutes last night.
did great.
One shot, missed it.
Two
Good
shots,
job, Bronny.
both of them.
Oh wow, imagine that.
All right. Go Broncos.
Go Pacers.
All right. So it's time
Pacers
for
up 110 to 105.
cool. It's time for Jordy to tell us what we got wrong.
Y'all trying to put me out of a job this week.
Yay.
Oh,
I only got one entry,
damn.
and it's not even really something wrong. It's just an add-on to something that was said. God of War Ragnarok has been out for 2 years. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Well, you are welcome.
I thought I found the movie that Cody was talking about, but then he answered himself, and I was wrong anyway.
Oh, I had to text Jeannie because I was like, "What the fuck was that movie?"
Well, at least next week we get to get tuned up.
At least we beat the system.
Get edged real good.
Next week, you guys will
Goon.
have a lot of material for this
Yeah,
segment.
Jake's a big
when I
gooner.
don't do it.
Well, Goon.
I do love gooning.
Well, speaking of that, it's time to take her home. Go follow the podcast on Twitter X at TopTerta, where we post updates to the podcast and the links to where you can go watch the podcast. You can also go to youtube.com/@TopTerta, where you can subscribe to watch the videos. Go subscribe or Devin will leave us because we are not loved. And you can listen to us on Spotify and watch us now because Devin threw a fit. Go follow us. Like us. Rate us 5 stars if you will. I am on Twitter and TikTok at TheBeastNo. Go Broncos.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_, where I won't be loved, and I never will be.
I can find me on the Twitter at TGingerbeardman. I got no additions to that.
You can find me on Twitter at _I'm just Jake, where I am the least loved out of all of us.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you for
Yeah,
acknowledging.
got a response from Sam Riegel and ghosted him, but you're the least loved.
You did. Not only did you ghost him, you promised him something that you did not follow through on.
I can't. First of all, I did not ghost Sam Riegel.
You did.
I responded. To him.
I very specifically remember you
You
ghosting
gave
Sam
him
Riegel.
that chilly shoulder.
I responded to him. Did not ghost.
I'm really starting to think Jacob is the most loved person on the podcast.
Secondly, I have not followed through yet. It will happen.
All right, he won't. That means he won't. He has no
I just
plans of
don't-
messaging back ever.
I don't need to message him back. All I have to do is get the tattoo, and it's expensive.
Man, I cannot
Ah.
wait till we see them in Indiana and you don't have the tattoo and Sam walks up to specifically you and goes,
Yeah,
aren't you supposed to get a tattoo?
yeah. You think that's gonna happen?
Hey,
Yeah.
aren't you that guy? Did you ever get that tattoo?
That mustache is very familiar.
Well,
Speaking
the
of-
mustache wasn't here when he commented, so
You can follow me on Twitter, X at SexyDevyB, on TikTok at DevyB. Dwarves live very long, like 250 years long,
right.
and they breed very slowly, and only a third of them are female. So, dwarves.
Love dwarves.
I really like doing this with you guys.
Do you?
Hail Satan.
It's growing on me.
Me too.
From all of us at Top Turda, the boys are getting back together, playing some Black Ops 6 like it's 2009.
Everyone
Speaking-
except Caleb
speaking-
because he hates friends.
Speaking and thinking, just like it's 2009.
No, we will not.
Are you sure?
We'll table it.
I will not be. I will leave the party if you start doing that shit.
If you, wow.
Yeah, so from all of us at Top Turda, happy Black Ops 6 day. Wish you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Happy Black History Month.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What are you talking
I don't think I said it in February, so I wanted to get it in.
Ah,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yesterday was all caps day.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you through the mustache. What?
Yesterday was all caps day.
Like, as in caps lock?
Mm-hmm.